invincible.
Hello everybody and welcome to Edenderry Gaelic Park in the centre of Ireland, County Offaly, for the meeting of the two most northern counties really, Antrim and Cork, in this Littlewoods Camogie League Division 2 semi-final. The scene is set here, the teams are all prepared, they're out on the field, and the referee Gavin Donegan of Dublin is ready to have the toss. The two captains will now head over to the centre of the field to the referee, and Fiona Neville, the Cork captain, shaking hands with the referee there, wearing the green helmet, and shakes hands with her Antrim counterpart, Lucia McNaughton. Very strong breeze here in Edenderry, the photograph being taken. If you see from the flags, the wind is blowing from left to right, so it'll favour the team playing towards our right hand side. There's the toss, let's see who wins it. Looks like Cork have won the toss, and they're going to play against the breeze if the pointing by the captain Fiona Neville is anything to go by. She directed that she'll play towards the town end, out towards the road end, and that's against the breeze. So Antrim will have the advantage of the breeze in the first half. So we'll give you the two teams. Here we go. The Antrim team in goals: Katrina Graham from Mahackle. Right full back, Chloe Drain from Dunloy. Full back is Niamh Donnelly from Ballycastle. Left full back, Maria Lind from Lougheed Shamrocks. Right half back, Colleen Patterson from Cushendall. Centre half back is Caoimhe Conlon from Dunloy, and left half back is Leisha McKenna, and she's from Glenravel near Glenariff. Middle of the field is the captain Lucia McNaughton of Lougheed Shamrocks, and she's partnered by Nicole O'Neill of Dunloy. Right half forward, Siobhan McKillop from Cushendall. She's the daughter of former Antrim stalwart Sean Paul McKillop. Centre forward is Amy Boyle of Lockheed Shamrocks, and left half forward is Anya McGill of Dunloy. Top of the right, Cueva Wright, Ballycastle. Full forward is Roisin McCormick from Lockheed Shamrocks. Scored 9 points in last year's All-Ireland Intermediate Final against Kilkenny. And top of the left, Christine Lafferty, and she is from Lockheed also. So that is the Antrim lineup. And the Cork team over to our left. And in goals is Stephanie Bosang from Killa. Right full back, Niamh O'Leary, Brian Dillons. It's in the north side of Cork. Full back, Kelly Falvey from Glen Rovers. Left full back, Danielle Carroll from Inniskeen in West Cork. Right half back, Leanne O'Sullivan of Glen Rovers. Middle of the field is centre back is Aoife O'Callaghan of Éire in Ovens. Left half back, Ashley Maloney of Courcey Rovers. Middle of the field is Rachel Harty of Ballyhay, North Cork, partnered by Gillian O'Leary of Slieve Rua. Right half forward, Joanne Casey of Inniscarra and Cork. Centre forward, Michelle Murphy of Blackrock, and left half forward, Siobhan Hutchinson. Top of the right, Siobhan Hutchinson, Éire Ovens. Top of the right, Rachel O'Shea of Carrigaline. Full forward, the captain, Fionnuala Neville of St Catherine's, which is near Connacht on the Waterford border. And top of the left is Hayley Ryan of Blackrock. So the scene is set here in Eden Derry for this semi-final, league semi-final. Who will it be? Will it be Cork? Will it be Antrim? Antrim lost last year's league final to Down, and Antrim come in today having an unbeaten league campaign so far. Beat Kerry, Galway and Laois on the road to this semi-final, and now we have our national anthem, Our An Naveen. So our An Naveen played here signifies this is a big game for both teams. The referee, Gavin Donegan of Trinity Gales in Dublin, is our match official today. As Trinity Gales, he refereed the All-Ireland Junior Final in 2019 between Kerry and Limerick, and also the Minor Final in 2019 also. So very welcome here to Eden Derry, especially anybody watching across the world, and also, of course, the supporters down in Cork and up in the Glens of Antrim watching their players here today, bidding for a place in the league final. And Antrim will be looking to get back into that final to atone for the loss last year to Down in Owen Beg in Derry. An epic final. Antrim came back into the game very, very late on. Down won that game, but of course Antrim made amends by beating Kilkenny in the All-Ireland Intermediate Championship final and secure a place for them in this year's Senior Championship. And Gavin Donegan about to throw in the ball. Midfield partners ready to go. Rachel Harty, Gillian O'Leary up against Nicole O'Neill and Lucia McNaughton. And referee Gavin Donegan setting his watch. Who will it be? Will it be the Saffrons or the Rebelettes for a place in the final? Antrim, of course, playing with the aid of the breeze. And straight away, it's Cork on the attack. Ball played in towards the half-forward line. Miscontrol. It's a chance for Antrim to pick it up, but going down on it there is Gillian O'Leary. She's pushed, but the referee says no foul. There's a scramble for possession. Who's going to emerge with it? And it is Gillian O'Leary of Slieve Rua and Cork, but she leaves it to Leanne O'Sullivan. Leanne loses possession out here in the half-forward line. Referee, linesman, raises his white flag, signals a line cut to the Antrim women. And a chance here for Chloe Drain of Dunloy to set Antrim on the attack. Here's Chloe. It's a low one across into the centre. Racing out for it there is Anya McGill with Michelle Murphy. Anya McGill goes down. Michelle Murphy has a chance to pick it up now on the 45. Challenged there by Cueva Conlon. Still Michelle Murphy goes down under the tackle. Cueva Conlon protests her innocence, but the referee awards the free to Cork. And a chance here for the right half forward on the Cork team. That's Joanne Casey to put her team in front. You must remember the conditions are absolutely beautiful on the pitch. The pitch is in perfect condition for Camogie today. Nice crowd here to see this game, but the wind is favouring the Antrim team in the first half, so Michelle Murphy will be pucking against the breeze, a very, very stiff breeze. And Joanne Casey with the shot. Sends it in, and she sends that brilliantly over the bar. And a great score there by Joanne Casey with the free. So Joanne puts her team into the lead. Puck out breaking just outside the 45-metre line. A scramble for possession. Well won there by Leanne O'Sullivan. Leanne breaks out with the ball, gives it to Gillian O'Leary. Goes to ground. Scramble on the ground. Here is Rachel Harty. Can't get it into her grasp. And this is the centre forward now, Amy Boyle for Antrim. The pink helmet. Amy ships it into the centre. Looking for the run of her full forward, Roisin McCormack. Roisin off her left-hand side. She strikes. And that's a brilliant shot by Roisin McCormack. Her first score of the game, the equaliser. And that comes 2 minutes into the first half. Roisin McCormack, 9 points in last year's All-Ireland final. And here she is again on the attack. Roisin McCormack against Kelly Falvey. Great tussle there between these two players. But Kelly Falvey wins this and she comes out with the ball brilliantly. Ships her hand pass out to the centre. And a chance for Cork to clear their lines with their left half back, Aisling Maloney of Corsie Rovers. Gets it out. Cork come on the attack up the wing, the far side of the field. The ball played into the right half forward position. Out for the left full back, Maria Lynn. She can't get it first time. It breaks out here. Cork have possession on the 45. This is Rachel Harty. She sends it in and she sends it to the right and she sends it wide. So the first wide of the game for Cork. And that was Rachel Harty. Some good play there by Maria Lynn to get the ball first time, but it's Antrim with a quick puck out from the goalkeeper, Katrina Graham. And it's delivered long by Anya McGill in towards Roisin McCormack once more. Roisin up against Kelly Falvey. She's going straight through. She's fouled, is she? The referee says no. And now he's given the advantage. It's going to be a foul, a free for the tug of the jersey. And Roisin McCormack has a chance now to put Antrim into the lead. 3.5 minutes gone now in the first half at Gaelic Park, Edenderry in County Offaly for this meeting of Antrim and Cork in the Littlewoods Camogie League Division 2 semi-final. And Roisin takes her shot. She sends it over the bar. Point number 2 for Antrim. Point number 2 for Roisin McCormack. And that'll be an interesting tussle here today. Kelly Falvey and Roisin McCormack. It'll be a great battle. It's a tremendous battle already. We've just 4 minutes played, and yet Kelly and Roisin have been central to this game so far. Puck out by the goalkeeper, Stephanie Bosang of Killa. It's batted down there by the right half back, Colleen Patterson of Cushendall. Cork of possession. Leanne O'Sullivan gets it up to her midfielder, Rachel Harty. What a great run this is by Rachel Harty. She's pursued by Lucia McNaughton. She takes a shot, and that is an exceptional score by the midfielder, Rachel Harty. The acceleration, the speed to burst through and to leave the Antrim players trailing, and what a strike off her left hand side to split the post, and a wonderful score of the highest quality by Rachel Harty. Rachel Harty of Ballyhay, North Cork, between Mallow and Charleville, and she's left her mark and imprint on this game with that wonderful score. Puck out by the goalkeeper. It's a short one, left half back. Alicia McKenna over there, the far side has it, but she's dispossessed. Cork win it back with the full forward, and that's Fionnuala Neville. Fionnuala gets it up towards the right half forward position. A tussle on the sideline over there. Who's going to emerge with the ball? It's Antrim that have it, and they have it now with their centre half back, and that's Caoimhe Conlon. Caoimhe gets it up the field, out towards this side of the field, the right half forward side of the field. Right full forward, Caoimhe right, going down for it, but she can't win it. It's won well there by Danielle Carroll of Inniskeen and West Cork, and Cork sends it long. Well held there, brilliantly taken by Hayley Ryan. Hayley offloads it here to Gillian O'Leary. Gillian has a chance to strike, gets it into the centre, dangerous ball, but the full back is there, Niamh Donnelly. And Niamh has a chance to clear her lines and does very, very well to get it out here to Chloe Drain. And she lashes it up the field, looking for her left half forward, out in front. And that's brilliantly taken there by Anya McGill. Great skill, great control on the ball. Possession of it, sends it in the direction of Roisin McCormack. A dangerous ball in, Roisin has it. She's going down on it, she has a chance of a goal. And what a score! A brilliant goal by Roisin McCormack, and it all came from a wonderful clearance here by Niamh Donnelly out to Chloe Drain, and one first time by Anya McGill, high ball in, and there was Roisin McCormack to win that ball delivery from Anya McGill and to strike it past Stephanie Bosang. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it. We'll follow the player. Right full forward has it, Rachel O'Shea, of Carrigaline and Cork. She takes her shot from way out there on the sideline and sends it across the face of goal, and that's wide. A second wide for Cork. But what about that for a goal? Brilliantly played by Niamh Donnelly, the full-back, out to Chloe Drain. The control of Anya McGill to win the ball under extreme pressure from Leanne O'Sullivan, and the delivery inside, well won by Roisin McCormack, the full forward, and nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. That's a real top quality score by Antrim. So we have 6.5 minutes gone here. It's Antrim in the lead as the ball goes out over the sideline. It's going to be a sideline cut to Cork and Rachel Hartley to take it. So 1-2 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork. It's a low cut. Possession here with Nicole O'Neill, drives it into the full forward and look for Roisin McCormack as well once more, but Cork can tidy this up. Right full back Niamh O'Leary of Brian Dillons goes down for it, comes to McCormack eventually. This is Roisin McCormack once more. Goal and 2 already, and that's a goal and 3 for Roisin McCormack as she sends that over the bar. And already Roisin McCormack is signalling her intent in this game. 1-3 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork. 7.5 minutes gone the first half. Cork with possession, well blocked down there by Nicole O'Neill from Leanne O'Sullivan's clearance. It's a chance here for Cork to clear it with Danielle Carroll. Danielle does very, very well to get up the sideline, up the touchline here in front of us, in towards the full forward, Fionnuala Neville, the captain. But it breaks out towards the sideline. A good tussle on the ground there. Chloe Drain has it, and she runs out of room. It's going to be a sideline cut now to Cork, and Rachel Harty is going over to take it. So what a very entertaining first 8 minutes we've had here in Edenderry. It's 1-3 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork, and sideline cut here from Rachel Harty of Ballyhay. Here's Rachel. Takes a low one. That's well intercepted, but it goes out over the sideline once more off the stick of Leisha McKenna of Glen Ravel. And it's going to be another sideline cut to Cork as they edge their way up the sideline, rugby style. Played across there brilliantly by Rachel Harty. A lovely cut, but Antrim have it with their right half back. Well blocked down. Colleen Patterson still battling for possession. It's there to be won. Who's going to emerge? Spills out towards Siobhan Hutchinson. Siobhan has it. Her hand is held, but the referee says play on. This is the right half back now. Leanne O'Sullivan drills it low up to the left full forward position. Chloe Drayan gets a stick to it out as far as Lucia McNaughton across the field. Lucia's clearance goes out there. Gillian O'Leary goes after it for Cork. Tackled there by Christine Laverty way out from the goal. The ball is there on the ground. Tussle. Referee allowing this to develop. Who's going to emerge? It's Antrim that emerges, and it's Quiva Wright of Ballycastle and Antrim. Look at that for acceleration once more by Quiva, and she sends in her shot, and that's to the left of the goal and wide, and that's the first wide of the game for Antrim. Quiva Wright showing great speed to get away from her marker as the puck out comes from Stephanie once more. Stephanie out towards Leanne O'Sullivan. Great control by Leanne O'Sullivan, and a wonderful ball up towards the right half forward position, but it's well read by the fullback. That's Niamh Donnelly of Ballycastle and Antrim to Nicole O'Neill. A long delivery in towards the left full forward position. Racing in there is Anya McGill, chased by Niamh O'Leary. This is Anya. Looks up at the target, sends it in high, and she sends that. Umpires hesitant in their decision, and it's waved wide. So, second wide of the game for Antrim. 2 wides also for Cork, but the key scoreline is 1-3 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork. And 10 minutes played now in the first half. Ball is played long. The full back is coming out for Niamh Donnelly. And Siobhan Hutchins got a stick to it. But Niamh Donnelly gets it once more. Drives it up the wing. And the ball is out towards the sideline here. This is the midfielder, Lucia McNaughton, the captain. Antrim with 13 of the 15 that started last year's All-Ireland final against Kilkenny. The ball is played really, really well upfield by Rachel Harty once more. But Chloe Drain had it, lost it. Rachel O'Shea working hard to win it back, as is Colleen Patterson. Ball on the ground. Is this a stalemate? I think the referee's going to blow his whistle, and he is. Gavin Donegan. Players tussling for possession on the ground. The ball wasn't emerging from that ruck, so Gavin Donegan calls a halt. He's going to throw it in here between Rachel Harty and Lucia McNaughton. So he's ushering all the other players back out of the vicinity of the throw-in. Rachel Harty wins it. She goes to ground. The ball is still there on the floor. And comes off Colleen Patterson's stick out over the sideline. And it's going to be a sideline cut to the ladies from the banks of the River Lee in the county of Cork. And this is Rachel Harty. Sends it across the face of the 45, and it's read there by Lucia McNaughton. She can't get it up into her grasp, and the centre forward has it now. That's Michelle Murphy. Michelle racing through, still Michelle on the 20-metre line, has to recycle it out to the full forward. The ball is sent in high, and that's not going to go wide. The goalkeeper comes out. That's Katrina Graham. Katrina under a lot of pressure there from Rachel O'Shea. This is a dangerous situation for the Antrim defence. Cork battling for possession, and the ball spills out towards Leisha McKenna. Leisha loses it, and Cork have it, and a chance for Cork now to reduce the deficit. The ball is sent in, and that's sent to the left, and it's sent wide. So a third wide now for Cork in this game, and the puck out is a short one to Nicole O'Neill. She drives it long, well taken there by the Cork right full back Niamh O'Leary. Unlucky not to grasp it first time. Siobhan McKillop has it. Driving up the left-hand side of the field. Siobhan off her left side sends it in towards the goal mouth, and that's to the left, and it's wide. So a third wide of the game for Antrim. 1-3 Antrim, 2 points Cork. Puck out, intercepted there by the left full forward Christine Laverty, and she rushed her shot, and it went to the right, and it went wide here in Edenderry. If you just joined us, it's 13 minutes gone in this Littlewoods Division 2 Camogie League semi-final between Cork and Antrim. It's Antrim will lead 1-3 to 2 points. They play with the aid of a very strong breeze in the first half, and racing through is Anya McGill. What a run this is by Anya McGill. Chance of a goal. Shot. What a save. What a save by Stephanie Bussong. Absolutely brilliant. Top class goalkeeping by Stephanie Bussong. That had goal written all over it, and she dived to her right and carried off a first class top drawer save. And what a save by Stephanie Bussong. Brilliant goalkeeping by the goalkeeper from Killay in East Cork. That was a remarkable save. Here we have a 45 now for Antrim, and I'm sure Anya McGill, like most of us looking on, would have written that down as a goal. But brilliant goalkeeping. It was a great shot, and now a chance for Antrim from the 45. The ball is sent in by Roisin McCormick, and she makes no mistake of it. 1-4 now for Roisin McCormick, 1-4 for Antrim. But credit the goalkeeper, Stephanie Bussong. That was an absolutely brilliant save. Puck out to the 45-metre line. It's batted down. Cork have possession. The right half back, Leanne O'Sullivan, drives it up the wing. Batted away by Colleen Patterson into the middle. There's a collision there, an accidental collision. Referee blows his whistle. He didn't see any foul play. It was just an accidental collision. Coming together of two players. This game played in a wonderful spirit. Both teams exhibiting all the great skills of camogie. And the referee is going to throw the ball in. Rachel Harty against Lucia McNaughton. So that won by Rachel Harty. Rachel goes down under pressure. Dispossessed now. Battling for possession is Christine Laverty, as is Leanne O'Sullivan there. And this is a brilliant tussle. Ball breaks out. Who's going to emerge with it? Still they're working for possession on the floor, and it's the centre back Aoife O'Callaghan has it. Slips it back to Rachel Harty. Drives a good ball into the left corner. And racing out for it there is Hayley Ryan. Hayley spreads the play into the middle. Very, very intelligent ball into the middle. Chance for Cork to reduce the deficit. Going down is Michelle Murphy. No foul. Back out to Siobhan Hutchinson. Siobhan still battling for possession on the ground. Michelle Murphy there as well. 3 Antrim players, 3 Cork players. Hayley Ryan. Hayley, advantage to Cork, and the referee blows his whistle. No advantage to Cork, and it's going to be a free for the Cork team. Dead straight in front of the goals, about 37-38 metres out. And Antrim, a player down injured at the moment. That's Chloe Drain. 15.5 minutes gone in the first half here at Edenderry. It's 1-4 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork. Antrim playing with the aid of a very, very strong breeze in the first half. And the highlights of the game so far: a goal for Roisin McCormick and a wonder save by Stephanie Bussong, which denied Anya McGill what looked like a certain goal, and tremendous save. So Chloe Drain down receiving treatment now. So we'll just give you the management teams of both teams. The management team of Antrim, it's Elaine Dowds, Shane Elliott, Joe Passmore, Curtis Ashcroft, Brian Carney and Mark McFadden. And the Cork team, Trevor Coleman, this is his first season in charge, and he's joined by Trevor Allen, Mark Eaton, John Lenihan, Sarah Carroll, Ciara Daly, Elaine Houlihan and Lillian Zinkant. So that's the Cork management team. And both teams, of course, have their quota of substitutes as well, of course. And Antrim have Claire McKillop, Ciara Laverty, Catherine McShane, Neve Ann Donnelly, Emer Boyle, Maeve Laverty, Katrine Dobbin and Maeve Kelly in reserve. And Cork in reserve have Sarah Ahern, Lauren Callanan, Caitlin Hickey, Laura Doyle, Kate Gilcummins, Anya Crowley, Ciara Crowley, Clodagh Finn, Moira Barrett, Cleona O'Leary, Katie Walsh, Laura Mannix, Carol Ryan, Michelle Buckley and Tara McCarthy, ready to be sprung from the bench if required. So Chloe Drain still receiving attention, looks like an ankle injury. She's sitting up, so let's hope it's not too serious. And the game will restart with the free in to Cork. 17 and a half minutes gone now in the first half. It's Antrim 1-4, Cork 2 points. The Antrim scores all from Roisin McCormack, a goal from play, and then 3 from place balls and 1 brilliant point from play. And then on the Cork side, Rachel Harty scored a tremendous point from play, and Joanne Casey scored a point from free early on. So it's 1-4 to Antrim, 2 points to Cork. You're welcome here to Edenderry, to Gaelic Park in Edenderry, wherever you're watching the game. And live here on the Camogie Association's YouTube channel. And of course, we mentioned earlier that Antrim are unbeaten in this year's league so far, beaten Kerry, Galway and Laois en route to this semi-final. They've scored an amazing 15 goals and 49 points in total. They've conceded 1 goal and 16, so that's 94 points scored, 19 conceded. That's a plus 75 tally. Cork, on the other hand, have won 3 of their 4 games. They lost to Wexford in the first round by 14 points to 9. They beat Kildare by 4-16 to 2-6. They beat Derry by 1-10 to 1-8, and they beat Meath 2-12 to 7 points. And they've amassed a total of 7 goals and 47 points. That's 68 points, and they've conceded 335-44. That's a plus 24 scoring average. So both teams have the forward lines, the scoring ability, the scoring prowess to make this an intriguing game, which it is turning out to be. 1-4 to 2 points, and that win that's in favouring Antrim in the first half will certainly be worth 4 or 5 points at the very minimum. So Cork won the toss. They decided to play against the breeze in the first half tactically. It's always that great coaching conundrum, play with or against the breeze in the first half. Having won the toss, I think the majority would play with the breeze, but different coaches and managers and players have different views on it. So here's a chance now for Joanne Casey, and she reduces the deficit. That's her second point of the game. 1-4 now to Antrim, 3 points to Cork. 19 and a half minutes played in the first half, but you remember there's 2 minutes at least there for Chloe Drain's injury, so the puck out is short. Cork conceding the puck out to Neve Donnelly of Ballycastle, and Antrim drives it along up towards the 45 metre line. It breaks inside now to Anya McGill. Anya racing through, loses the ball. Cork with Rachel Harty have a chance now to come out with the ball. They still there on the ground in front of the goals, 40 metres out. Roisin McCormack tries to pick it up. This is Roisin, does very well. She takes a glance at the goal, and that's all she needs. A glance at the goal and a few inches of space, and she sends that between the posts once more. 1-5 now for Roisin McCormack, and a brilliant score again. 1-5 Antrim, 1-5 Roisin McCormack, 3 points to Cork. 20 minutes gone now in the first half.
Change in the Antrim team, number 16.
So Chloe Drain has gone off, and it looks like they've introduced Katie McKillop.
Chloe Drain.
So Antrim have made the change. Chloe Drain has to go off with that injury, and they have possession now with Lucia McNaughton. Lucia sends it over to this side of the field towards the right half forward, and battling for it there's Quiva Wright. Gets it out here to Christine Laverty. Christine with the red helmet sends it in, and that is a brilliant strike. Well taken down by the goalkeeper, and she's helped out by her full back there. Kelly Falvey, good reading of the play by the fullback. And the goalkeeper saved the point, taking it down. Rachel Harty offloads it to the left full back. Danielle Carroll. Cork come on the counter-attack. Counter-attack. Ball played in the centre. Centre half back has it now. Caoimhe Conlon for Antrim. Tackled there by Leanna Sullivan. Still Caoimhe Conlon back to Luisha McKenna. And this is the ace marks woman. And what about that for a score? Again, Roisin McCormack in absolutely scintillating form here in the first half. 1 goal and 6 to Antrim, 1 goal and 6 to Roisin McCormack, and she's now operating further out the field at the centre forward position, but her impact on the game is in no way diminished by her change of position. So 1-6 for the Lochiel player. 1-6 to Antrim, 3 points to Cork. 22 minutes gone now in the first half. The wind is significant. Cork have possession here. Well taken by Leanne O'Sullivan. Drives it into the left full forward position. Out towards Hayley Ryan. In fact, it's Rachel O'Shea. Rachel O'Shea battling for possession, and it's out over the sideline. Linesman signals a line cut to Antrim. And this is a chance for Antrim to get the ball up the field. That's a wonderful strike by Nicole O'Neill. Broken down by Anya McGill. Battle on the ground for possession. Well played there by the centre half back, Aoife O'Callaghan. Gets it out here now to Siobhan Hutchinson. Siobhan still going through. Tackled by Colleen Patterson. Scramble on the ground for the ball. Who's going to come out with the possession? It's Siobhan Hutchinson and Colleen Patterson still battling. Referee allowing play to develop. Fionnuala Neville is in there as well for Cork. And this is eventually Cork with Fionnuala Neville taking charge of the situation. That's a well blocked down by the centre forward Amy Boyle, showing great bravery to block down Leanne O'Sullivan's strike. It's on the 45 now. Cork with it. This is Gillian O'Leary. Gillian gets it into the centre to a centre half back, Aoife O'Callaghan, to her back to Michelle Murphy. Drives it in towards the 45 metre line, but it just runs away from Hayley Ryan on this occasion, and Antrim can get it up the field. Scrappy play a little bit at the moment as Anya McGill sends it high with the aid of the breeze. And what about that for a score from about 55 metres out? And Anya McGill gets on the score sheet. That's 1 goal and 7 points now to Antrim, 3 points to Cork. 24 minutes almost gone in the first half. Good puck out by Stephanie Bossang to her centre forward, Michelle Murphy. She's still in possession. 3 Antrim players around her, surrounding her. Referee allows the play to go on. She looked like she was fouled, but the referee says play on. Antrim have it with Caoimhe Wright playing in towards the left full forward position. Cork have it now with Niamh O'Leary. Brian Dillons and Cork out towards Gillian O'Leary. Up the wing, looking for the run of Hayley Ryan. Hayley Ryan with Maria Lynn for Antrim. Antrim have it now with Nicole O'Neill. Off her left hand side, sends it up towards the centre forward position, in towards Roisin McCormack now. Roisin has a chance to pick it up. Brilliant pick up. What skill by McCormack. Shot. And what about that for a goal? Roisin McCormack. Sublime skill to pick it up, and an exquisite finish, rifling the ball into the bottom right hand corner. Nothing that the goalkeeper could do about that. Stephanie Bossang and Roisin McCormack giving an exhibition here in Edenderry. 2 goals and 6 points to Antrim. 2-6 for Roisin McCormack. 3 points to Cork. Cork, what sort of responses in the Cork team now? They need a score, and the referee gives Cork a free on the 45 metre line. A foul on Fionnuala Neville. I think no dissent. Is the referee going to bring the ball forward? I think he's going to bring the ball forward. Maybe he's not. No, he's not. It's going to be a free here. Michelle Murphy to take it on the 65 metre line. Sends it. A nice ball up towards her right full forward, Rachel O'Shea. Rachel shows the centre back at clean pair of heels. Still Rachel O'Shea charging forward. She takes her shot and she sends that to the right and wide. So unlucky there from Rachel O'Shea. 4th wide for Cork in the first half. 4 wides also for Antrim, but it's 2-6 to Antrim, 3 points to Cork, and remarkably, Roisin McCormack has scored all 2-6 for the Antrim ladies. In fact, it's 2-7. Anya McGill has scored a point as well. 2-7 to Antrim, I beg your pardon. 2-7 to Antrim, 3 points to Cork. And this is Cork now in possession. The right half back, Leanne O'Sullivan. Hand passes up the wing. She pulls on her first time. Christine Laverty goes down on the ball. Well hooked there by the left full back, Danielle Carroll. Antrim still have it here with Lucia McNaughton. Off her left, sprays it into the centre. Anya McGill avoids a collision with her teammate Leisha McKenna, and she drills it in high to this side towards Roisin McCormack. And there's danger anytime Roisin gets the ball. This is Roisin McCormack once more, and she looks up and she just taps that nonchalantly over the bar. And that's 2-7 now for Roisin McCormack, and a personal tally today. 2-8 for Antrim, 3 points to Cork, and 27 minutes almost gone in the first half. But remember, we will have stoppages and stoppage time for that injury to Chloe Drain. So this is Stephanie Bussang. A great high puck out over there towards the right half forward position, and brilliant skill by Leisha McKenna. Hand passes inside, the shot comes in, and the shot is sent brilliantly over the bar by Quiva Wright, and the Ballycastle lady showing the way as well with a wonderful score. So 2-9 now to Antrim, 3 points to Cork. Cork with a short puck out. Niamh O'Leary to Aisling Maloney. Cork working it through the hands, through the lines. It's going to be a free here for Gillian O'Leary if the advantage is required. Referee takes down his hand now, so Michelle Murphy drives forward, sends it in low towards Rachel O'Shea, and she's beaten there by Niamh Donnelly, the Antrim fullback. Over there, Niamh plays it nicely as Antrim work it out. Nicole O'Neill delivering the clearance up towards Anya McGill. Anya wins it in front of her marker. She sends it across towards the centre. Christine Laverty well beaten on this occasion by Danielle Carroll. Scrum ensues, and it's still there to be won on the 45. Who's going to emerge with the ball? And it's the right half back, Leanne O'Sullivan. So well played by Leanne O'Sullivan. Out towards Rachel Harty now. Rachel driving forward. Hand pass is intercepted there by Nicole O'Neill and Lucia McNaughton. The ball is played early up towards Roisin McCormack. Cork now employing a sweeper back there to assist the defence, and that's a mark of the threat of Roisin McCormack. And this is Antrim once more. It's still in possession, driving forward. The centre half forward goes to ground out towards Christine Lafferty, and she strikes and she sends it over the bar, and that's her first score of the game. But Amy Boyle made the ground. Christine Lafferty applied the finish, and another score there for Antrim to extend the lead. They're now on 2-10. It's Cork 3 points. 29 minutes almost gone the first half here in Gaelic Park, Edenderry, in the county of Offaly, the O'Carroll county, as the ball is played long by Joanne Casey into the centre forward position. Hayley Ryan trying to win it, but it's won by Antrim, and that's the right half back, Colleen Patterson, delivering here to Nicole O'Neill. Nicole gets past Gillian O'Leary, and she sends it out here towards Roisin McCormack once more. Roisin takes that glance at the score, at the goals, but on this occasion her accuracy lets her down. 5 wides now to Antrim. First half, 2-10 to Antrim. 3 points to Cork. Cork need maybe a score or two before half time, but they will have the strong breeze. Second half, great clearance by Leanne O'Sullivan up the wing. It breaks kindly here to Hayley Ryan, but Antrim get it back with the centre half back, Quiva Conlon. Well intercepted by Leanne O'Sullivan. Having a fine game here, right half back, the Glen Rovers player. Drives it up the wing towards her full forward, the captain Finola Neville. Finola battling on the ground, and Rachel Harty has it. Great play by Rachel. She wins her free. The advantage has been played, but the referee allows it to continue, but no advantage. No advantage accruing, so it's going to be a free for Cork out here in front of the stand just to our left, and there will be 4 minutes of additional time at the end of the first half. We've played 30 minutes. It's 4 minutes of stoppage time to be added. 2-10 to Antrim, 3 points to Cork here in Edenderry in this Littlewoods Camogie League semi-final between Cork and Antrim. A chance now for Joanne Casey. 2 points already for Joanne in the game. Here she comes. Looks up. That's a great strike by Joanne. What a score that is by Joanne Casey. Fantastic accuracy on display there by Joanne Casey. The skill and the prowess to deliver that ball over the bar from way out here on the sideline. A real inspirational score, just as Cork need it at this stage of the game, as Antrim have had the upper hand for the most of the first half. Ball over there. It's Antrim again winning the ball, and the referee has adjudged that Siobhan McKillop committed a foul. It's going to be a free out to Cork. And over there is Leanne O'Sullivan once more. On the ball a lot in the first half. She takes the free, drives it up towards the right full forward. That's Rachel O'Shea of Carrigaline. Rachel with the white helmet. Still in play there. Tackled by Maria Lynn. And Cork have it with the left half forward Siobhan Hutchinson out towards Joanne Casey once more. Her delivery is sent in and to the right, and it's sent wide. So a fifth wide for Cork in the first half. 2-10 Antrim, 4 points Cork, 31 and a half minutes gone the first half. Remember, we'll have 4 minutes of stoppage time in total, so 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. So Trina Graham has had a relatively quiet first half. The Ahackle goalkeeper plays it out to this side of the field. It's the break of the ball is won by Colleen Patterson of Cushendall. Sends it up the wing. Christine Lafferty has possession, sends it across towards Roisin McCormick. She bats it down, and the sweeper has it. That's the left half back, Ashley Maloney, and the referee has blown his whistle, and he's taken out his notebook and he's calling in. I think it's Christine Lafferty, the player that he's calling towards him. So, in fact, it's Cueva Wright, Sequiva of Ballycastle and Antrim. It's been spoken to here by Gavin Donegan, the referee, for that challenge, and a yellow card for Cueva. So, free out for Cork, just outside their own 20-metre line, and Ashley Maloney will take it. Ashley sends a good ball up the field against the breeze. Well taken by Rachel Harty. Fantastic fetch. Drills a lovely ball in low. Took an awkward bounce, you have to say, on the surface. Took it away from the Cork player, but she's still working diligently to win the ball, but it comes off the right full forward, Rachel O'Shea. It'll be a sideline cut to Antrim, and going back to take it now is Nicole O'Neill. We know how good Nicole is at the sideline cuts from her early ones. Here we come again. This time she sort of scuffs this one, but it works out towards Michelle Murphy for Cork. Still Michelle in possession, and she's taken too many steps. It's going to be a free out for Antrim. 30 seconds left at the end of the first half, and it's going to be a free. Niamh Donnelly, the player to take it. Niamh of Ballycastle and Antrim, one of the 13 Antrim players starting today that won the All-Ireland Intermediate Hurling Camogie Championship last year, beating Kilkenny in the final. So Niamh gets a good long ball up, and there's the sweeper. Ashley Maloney picks it up, drills it back up the field, but the left half back Leisha McKenna of Glenravel and Antrim has it, drives it down the wing towards Siobhan McKillop. Siobhan plays it into the centre. Miscontrol there. Cork have it now with Ashley Maloney once more, and there is the half-time whistle blown by Gavin Donegan, and he brings proceedings to a conclusion for the opening 30 minutes, and has been a very profitable 30 minutes for the ladies from the Glens of Antrim, as they lead by 2 goals and 10 points to 4 points. So Antrim with Roisin McCormick on fire in the full forward position, scoring a total of 2 goals and 7 points. And you must factor in the fact that Stephanie Bosang made an absolutely tremendous save as well for Cork to deny Anya McGill what looked like a goal. Shot was directed towards the top left hand corner, and somehow the Killie goalkeeper got a stick to it to turn it around the post with a remarkable save. Antrim also got scores from Anya McGill, Cueva Wright and Christine Lafferty. That's their tally of 210. Cork, on the other hand, Rachel Harty got the pick of the scores for Cork, a wonderful individual score, and Joanne Casey has also scored 3 points, and the last of which was a wonderful free from out on the sideline just before half time. On the wides count, Antrim have 5, Cork had 4, but it's an uphill battle for Cork in the second half, but the wind is very, very strong, and you wouldn't rule out Cork making a big comeback in the second half with the aid of that breeze. We see in hurling and camogie so often how the wind can make a massive difference, and scores can be chipped away with and leads can be chipped away at gradually, and Cork have it all to do in the second half, but they're well capable of coming back into this game. But it's Antrim, the All-Ireland Intermediate Champions of 2021, who have a handsome advantage at half time here in Gaelic Park, Derry at half-time in this Littlewoods Camogie League Division 2 semi-final clash. It's Antrim who lead by 2 goals and 10 points to Cork's 4 points, and join us in a little while for second half coverage of this encounter between Cork and Antrim.
responsible.
So you're welcome back here to Gaelic Park in Edenderry in the county of Offaly for the second half of the Littlewoods Camogie National League Division 2 semi-final. We see Cork have made a substitution at half-time. Kate Kilcummins is on, wearing number 20 in the middle of the field. And the referee, Gavin Donegan, about to blow the whistle and start the second 30 minutes. It's a mountain to climb for the Cork team, but we've seen in the past teams can come back. A few early scores, and Antrim have that 2-10 to 4 points lead at half-time.
Number 20, Kate Kilcummins, replaces number 9, Gillian O'Leary.
So we're on. Kate Kilcummins for Gillian O'Leary on the Cork team, and it's Rachel Harty setting Cork in motion, drills it low. Out in front of it is the corner forward, Rachel O'Shea. It breaks inside, and Caitlin is in there for Cork as well. We'll give you news on that in a moment. Antrim come out with the ball.
Caitlin Hickey replaces number 12, Siobhan Hutchinson.
So Caitlin Hickey, number 18 for Siobhan Hutchinson, and it's going to be a free for the chop down for Antrim. On the 65-metre line, Lucia McNaughton, in fact it's Nicole O'Neill is going to take it on the Antrim 65-metre line. 2-10 to Antrim, 4 points to Cork. And this is Nicole O'Neill of Dunloy and Antrim, striking the ball off her left-hand side in towards the rightful forward position. There is the right half forward going down looking for possession. Siobhan McKillop, she can't get into her grasp, but tussle ensues. The referee, Gavin Donegan, looking on intently. He's allowing this to develop. Who's going to emerge? It's Antrim that emerge with the ball. The ball played out towards Lucia McNaughton, the midfielder and captain, off her left side, and she sends that to the left and wide. So the first wide of the second half for Antrim, Lucia McNaughton. Good puck out by the goalkeeper, Stephanie Bosang, getting great length into it, and taking the charge to Antrim is Joanne Casey. And what about that for a strike? Brilliant score by Joanne Casey, and that's just what Cork needed. Joanne Casey, an inspirational score. She got the last score of the first half with a tremendous free from way out on the sideline, and now she's given her team leadership and inspiration from that score. Joanne Casey of Inniscarra. Cork with possession now. Buoyed by that score by Joanne Casey. But Antrim, Katie McKillop drives it long up towards her half forward line. Good play there by Leanne O'Sullivan to Rachel Harty now, driving forward. Cork with a spring in their step after that score by Joanne Casey. Antrim cleared their lines, but Rachel O'Shea has a chance to go down on the ball. Rachel challenging for possession, but it's Lucia McNaughton out here to Anya McGill. Drives into centre half forward position. Well broken down there by the centre half back, at the left full back rather. That's Danielle Carroll. Over towards the far side. Cork making those substitutions. Kate Kilcummins and Caitlin Hickey both on. And the referee has given Cork the free. Gavin Donegan, the Dublin referee from Trinity Gales. Cork with the aid of the strong breeze. 2-10, 16 points to Antrim, 5 points to Cork. That's 11 points of a gap, but there's a long way to go. This is Kate Kilcummins now, the substitute. Gets a nice pass over there, the far side. Cork trying to drive forward with the full forward. That's Finola Neville, and the captain shows the way with a brilliant score by Finola Neville. And that's another great score for Cork at the beginning of the second half.
Let's go now, Cork. Let's second. Come on.
3.5 minutes gone now in the second half. It's 2-10 to 6. Niamh Donnelly's pass is cut out there by Joanne Casey. Cork coming in search of another early score to chip away at that lead that Antrim have. Midfielder Rachel Harty drills it low down towards the left full forward position. Racing after it is Leanne O'Sullivan, along with the centre back Caoimhe Conlon, who does well. Leanne O'Sullivan putting all the pressure on Caoimhe Conlon, and it's a turnover. Cork, I think, have won this ball back. Kate Kilcummins is in there as well. Scramble on the ground, a tussle. Who's going to emerge with the ruck? It's still there to be won. It's Rachel Harty. Rachel sends it off her left side across the face of goal. Dangerous ball in. The goalkeeper has to get a second bite of the cherry to get into her grasp. That was Katrina Graham, and she gets it out. And Antrim with their left half back, Leisha McKenna, sets Antrim on the attack, but it's well won there by Kelly Falvey. Kelly Falvey under a lot of pressure gets it out to her cornerback Niamh O'Leary. Niamh into the centre to Michelle Murphy. Michelle, a nice pass. Kate Kilcummins sends it long, but there's Niamh Donnelly for Antrim to cut it out. She's been closed down by Caitlin Hickey, but Niamh Donnelly gets a good clearance in and a great ball into space. Over there the far side to Anya McGill, driving forward. What about that for speed and acceleration? Anya McGill on the run, doesn't break her stride, but the goalkeeper has it. Stephanie Bossang, the wind holding the ball up. Stephanie gets a nice pass out here to the right full back position. It's played up the wing. This is Rachel Harty. Really good play there. Tidy play by the Cork full back line. Getting the ball up is Rachel Harty up towards Rachel O'Shea. Rachel under pressure here from Maria Lynn. Still Rachel O'Shea. Driving in the 20-metre line. Rachel under pressure. Still has possession with the white helmet. Drives it back out. Hand passes it back outside. They need to recycle this possession, Cork. As Antrim come in trying to take the ball back. How is it going to develop? Referee says play on. They're still tussling on the ground for an Antrim have it. And it's the left half back. Leisha McKenna sends a good ball up here towards Christine Laverty. Point for Christine, the first halfer. Puck is half blocked down. Gets it inside towards the centre forward, Amy Boyle. Amy picks it up first time. Well, good skill by Amy. Sends a nice pass over here to her right half forward, Siobhan McKillop. Siobhan under a lot of pressure there. And the centre half back, Aoife O'Callaghan, does really good work to win that ball there. Aoife O'Callaghan. And she wins her free out. So great determined play by Aoife O'Callaghan to win the ball back from Siobhan McKillop. And Cork have started the second half very impressively. Their energy, intensity and tempo is up a lot. They've scored 2 very, very good points and they've dominated the opening stages of the second half. It's 2-10 to Antrim. 6 points to Cork. And Stephanie Bossang of Killie and Cork sends the free out towards the middle of the field. Anya McGill underneath it. Tries to tidy it up, but it's well won there by Leanna Sullivan once more. Into the middle. Finola Neville, the captain of the team, drills it into the left corner forward position. This is Rachel O'Shea now, taking on her marker. She's pulled back. The referee has a hand signalled for a free in, but Rachel doesn't need the free. That's a brilliant point by Rachel O'Shea. And Cork chipping away at that lead. Rachel O'Shea getting her first score of the second of the game. 2-10 now to Antrim. 7 points to Cork. 7.5 minutes gone now in the second half. So, puck out by the goalkeeper, Katrina Graham of Ahackle, near Port Glenone in Antrim. Antrim come on the attack. Dangerous ball in, but well played there by Kelly Falvey. Cork coming out with the ball. Rachel Harty of Ballyhay drills it out to this side of the field. Centre forward has it. Michelle Murphy with the aid of the breeze sends a nice low ball in. Niamh Donnelly, the full back, very impressive in this game. Battling for possession with Caitlin Hickey. Antrim have it, then they lose it. Centre back Caoimhe Conlon looks to get it, but it's well played there by Joanne Casey. Playing it towards Finola Neville, the captain. Antrim applying the pressure. Leisha McKenna is in there. Tussle on the ground for the ball. Who has the schlitter? The referee says nobody can get it because of the players on the ground. It's going to be a throw in. So
number 24
Cork
replaces number 15 Hayley Ryan.
So changing the Cork team, Hayley Ryan is off and Moira Barrett is in. And Cork coming. This is a great drive by Rachel Harty. She's got support outside her, but brilliant play by Maria Lynn to intercept that pass. And Maria Lynn with the goal-saving pass, one would say, because if that ball had got in towards Caitlin Hickey, there was an overlap. Cork had a chance of a goal, and they still come on the attack. Antrim trying to clear the lines with Lucia McNaughton. Antrim under a lot of pressure now in the opening 10 minutes of the second half, conceding 3 points. And Siobhan McKillop now with the ball. Gets it up towards Anya McGill. It's broken down towards Leanna Sullivan and it's scooped out, but only as far as Rachel Harty. Rachel takes her shot first time, sends it in and to the right and wide. So first wide of the second half for Antrim, for Cork rather, and that was Rachel Harty, very impressive player for Cork. Very unlucky with that shot, and Antrim taking their time. So Moira Barrett, Caitlin Hickey and Kate Kilcummins are all in on the Cork team. So Trevor Coleman and selectors have rung the changes, and Cork have looked very impressive in the opening stage of the second half. Drilled in low, the ball is sent inside the goalkeeper. Katrina Graham comes out for it. She shows great skill and expertise to pick that ball up first time, and very calm under pressure, out to her right half back, Colleen Patterson, and now Siobhan McKillop. Swung around, but referee says play the advantage, back to Colleen Patterson, taking the return pass, and Cork intercept that once more. This is their left full back, that's Danielle Carroll in possession. To the right half back, Leanne O'Sullivan sends it nicely up to the full forward, Finola Neville. Lovely pass to Rachel O'Shea. She's taken on Kate McKillop, still Rachel O'Shea. There's danger here for Antrim, and Rachel O'Shea sends it in and over the bar. And that's a wonderful score by Cork. Played brilliantly up the field. Short pass to Finola Neville. And they're targeting Rachel O'Shea. So Rachel O'Shea.
8 points, Antrim 2-10.
Cork 4 points now without reply. And they're battling very, very well to get themselves back into this game. And what a Cork goal would do for this game. It would really make things exciting. And who could rule that out at this stage? Cork, the way they're playing in the opening 10 minutes of the second half, is their best spell of the game, dominating in most positions. And again, Rachel Harty breaks it down. And Caoimhe Condon gets the break of the ball, plays it up the left-hand sideline. It's out of play. It'll be a line ball to Cork. And the referee blows his whistle. He's asking the Antrim official to go back to the dugout. Antrim official in behind the goals there. And referee spotted that and has asked the official to leave the Antrim goals and to go back to the sideline. Sideline cut, Rachel Harty, nice cut by Rachel. Well taken by Maria Lynn. Maria ships it back to her centre half back, Caoimhe Condon. Caoimhe's shot slices off the top of her hurley, off the boss of her hurley, and it's going to be a sideline cut once more. And here we have Rachel Harty. So Rachel got one great score in the first half from play to take the sideline cut. So Rachel takes a glance up, low ball in towards the full forward, and captain Finola Neville, she's driving straight through, gets a good pass to Michelle Murphy, but there's that lady again, Niamh Donnelly, to intercept. How many times have we said that today? Niamh Donnelly in the right place at the right time, reading the danger, picking the ball up and clearing her lines. And this is Caoimhe Wright on the attack for Antrim. She's taken too many steps. Caoimhe protests, but the referee Gavin Donegan is not going to reverse his decision. It's going to be a free for Cork out there the far side of the field. I think it's Kate Kilcummins standing over it. So Kate Kilcummins, one of the substitutes, along with Moira Barrett and Caitlin Hickey, introduced in the second half. The ball is played low. They're targeting again Rachel O'Shea. She's got two already. Giving her close attention there is Nicole O'Neill. Rachel sends a great ball in across the face of goal. A chance of a goal for Hickey. Shot. And it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. And the Antrim goalkeeper was very sharp off her line to come out to make the block. And for a moment it opened up for Caitlin Hickey. But credit to the Antrim defence. They got out fast. And eventually the ball went to the left and wide. So a let off for Antrim. 2-10 to Antrim, 8 points to Cork. Remember, it was 2-10 to 4 points at half time, and Cork have scored 4 points without reply in the second half. So 13 and a half minutes gone to the second half, and the referee Gavin Donegan is going in to speak to the goalkeeper for delaying the puck out. Antrim have a 8-point advantage at this stage, and the referee is going in now to talk to Katrina Graham for taking too much time on the puck out, and it's going to be a yellow card for the goalkeeper. And the referee, I think, is going to throw the ball in. Well, he's not, is he? We'll just see what happens here, but it's a yellow card for the goalkeeper for delaying the puck out. And so Katrina Graham has a second chance to puck the ball out under a little bit of pressure. Now Katrina, she'll have to puck that ball out pretty quickly to avoid a second yellow. And Antrim have it in the middle of the field with Nicole O'Neill. This is Nicole, gets a good delivery out towards this side of the field, the left half forward position. And there is Caoimhe Wright. Caoimhe making progress, looks up at the target, takes her shot, high ball in, the goalkeeper bats it out, and it might work out all right for Cork, but no, it's there with Anya McGill, drives it in, good save by the goalkeeper, still Antrim. Press, and eventually Cork can clear their lines, but the alarm bells were ringing there in the Cork defence at that stage. But Rachel Harty coming forward. Rachel gets a good delivery over here to Michelle Murphy. but Antrim work it back with Quiva right. And Rachel Harty, what play by Rachel Harty to win that ball back, drives it in towards the left full forward position. Rachel O'Shea once more against Niamh Donnelly. So Rachel O'Shea against Niamh Donnelly. Niamh wins that one. But Rachel, look at the tenacity of Rachel O'Shea to never say die. Keeps fighting for the possession. But Antrim have it. They come up the wing. Kate McKillop gets it up towards Roisin McCormack. See how far out from goal she is now. Roisin McCormack hasn't had a touch in the second half so far. Moira Barrett plays it forward, but there's nobody there in a red jersey, and it's going to be a wide ball for puck out for Katrina Graham. And the exhortations from the Cork mentor this side of the field is for Moira Barrett and the Cork forwards to run at the Antrim defenders and try and get past to open up a scoring opportunity or even win a free. That's the tactics being instructed to the Cork players from this side of the field. Puck out won there by Finola Neville. She's driving forward under pressure from Siobhan McKillop, and referee penalises Finola Neville for over carrying. Too many steps. So you could argue from a Cork perspective that is harsh, but it's a free out for Antrim. Finola Neville was under pressure from two Antrim defenders, so it's a free out. Niamh Donnelly to take it. So Niamh from the 45-metre line sends it long against the breeze. Leanne O'Sullivan out wins possession first time. She plays it into the centre here, to the centre half back. Aoife O'Callaghan and Cork on the attack once more. This is Rachel O'Shea racing out for the ball. Rachel with Maria Lynn for company. Ball is still on the ground. Leisha McKenna can't get it either, nor Joanne Casey. So scramble on the ground. Who's going to emerge? It's Antrim emerging with Maria Lynn, and that pass is intercepted. Moira Barrett with the green helmet. Moira needs to get rid of it, and ball goes astray, and Roisin McCormack can win it back for Antrim. She's helped out now by Katie McKillop. So Katie coming forward, daughter of Declan McKillop, who played for Antrim for many, many years. One of the greats of Antrim hurling, Declan McKillop and Sean Paul McKillop. Both have daughters playing today for Antrim, Siobhan and Claire. So the puck is taken. High ball in towards the full forward line, looking for Caitlin Hickey. The break of the ball comes to Nicole O'Neill. Caitlin Hickey still battling for possession. 2:10 to 8 points the score. It comes off a Cork player out over the end line and wide. Almost 18 minutes gone now in the second half here at Gaelic Park in Edenderry. If you've just joined us, no matter where you're watching the game, it's 2:10 to Antrim, 8 points to Cork in this Littlewoods Camogie National League semi-final, Division 2. Cork have scored 4 points without reply in the second half. Antrim led by 2:10 to 4 points at half time with the aid of a strong breeze, but Cork have come back into the game and they're on the attack now once more. This is Rachel Harty. Rachel to Rachel O'Shea. The Rachel's combining very well. Rachel O'Shea going for her third score. She looks up. What a great ball that is in. Dangerous ball in. And it's broken out by Niamh Donnelly. And good play by the full back. Ball is on the 30 metre line. Maria Lynn is there. Leisha McKenna is there also for Antrim. She gets her clearance in. Anywhere will do at this stage. Out over the sideline. A line ball to Cork. But what good defending once more by Niamh Donnelly. Very assured under the high ball to break it out away from danger. And really dangerous ball played in there. But Leisha McKenna got it out over the sideline. Cork asking all the questions now of this Antrim defence, but they really need a goal to get themselves really back into the game and to make a grandstand finish a prospect in this match. Ball played across towards Moira Barrett, breaks out towards Leanne O'Sullivan, tackled by Siobhan McKillop, in towards Michelle Murphy. Still Cork on the attack, promising here. Michelle Murphy's pass goes to ground. Michelle tries to win it back on the ground. Referee allowing this to develop. The players are gone down. Will he blow the whistle? He will. Stalemate and player safety paramount. So he's going to throw the ball in. Once those players go to the ground, it's very, very good refereeing to blow the whistle to ensure safety of the players. And here comes Cork. Rachel Harty driving through. They need a goal. This is Rachel. What an individual run. A chance of a shot. Oh, what a hook at the last minute there. And Niamh Donnelly once more getting her stick in to take it off Rachel Harty as she was about to pull the trigger. Now the shot comes in and Caitlin Hickey's shot goes wide, but it'll be a free for Cork. And Rachel Harty had one thing on her mind there, and that was goal. But the hurley of Niamh Donnelly took the ball, took the schlitter off her stick, and Cork have a chance now with this free. This is Joanne Casey. 4 points already for Joanne. Reduces the deficit down to 7. 2:10 to 8 at the moment. So Joanne takes a glance and sends it straight between the posts. 5 points for Joanne Casey in this game. 2:10 to Antrim. 9 points to Cork. 21 minutes gone in the second half. Puck out from the goalkeeper to Maria Lynn. Maria sends it out over the sideline to the delight of the Cork fans here in the stand. So Caitlin Hickey's sideline cut was charged down by Lucia McNaughton, and that's going to be a free now for Cork. The player to take it is Joanne Casey. So Joanne, her team trailing by 7. Chance to reduce it down to 6 here. 2:10 to 9 points. Antrim have the lead. Cork have the aid of that strong breeze. So this is Joanne, well within her range. Sends it in. It's inside. Drops the ground. Maria Lynn. Some ground hurling by her to get it out towards Rachel O'Shea now. But this is Lucia McNaughton sending it along into the centre towards the centre half forward, Amy Boyle. Amy going down on the ball, taking off her stick. And Cork showing that determination, but Siobhan McKillop has it. And Antrim can break forward now on the counter-attack with the right half back. Colleen Patterson up towards Anya McGill. Tackled by Ashley Maloney. This is Anya McGill looking for speed, but she loses the ball under pressure from Ashley Maloney. And the Corsie Rovers player does extremely well to win her free for Cork. And Cork really impressive in the second half. They've been dominating the possession and they have scored 5 points without reply. Antrim remarkably haven't scored in the second half so far. 2:10 to Antrim, 9 points to Cork.
Antrim 2:10.
Almost 23 minutes gone now in the second half. Cork need a goal or two if they are to keep their hopes alive. Antrim defending resolutely against that strong breeze and wave after wave of Cork attack. So there's going to be a sideline cut for Cork. The referee overruled the linesman's decision, so it's going to be a line cut for Cork, and this is Finola Neville to take it. So Finola sends it in, but it's well cut out by Antrim. Driven long, and the right full back does well there. That's Niamh O'Leary, and Cork come on the attack once more with Michelle Murphy taking the pass from Kelly Falvey. Michelle Murphy fouled. It's going to be a free for Cork. 55, 56 metres out from the Antrim goal, and the referee having a word with an Antrim player. I think it's Nicole O'Neill being spoken to, and a yellow card for Nicole O'Neill. So this is Joanne Casey once more. Straight in the front of the goals, halfway between the 45 and the 65 metre line. She looks up, strikes it well, and it's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net.
Well done,
Joanne Casey with the goal. It was sent in and Niamh Donnelly went to bat it out, but she missed the flight of the ball and it ended up in the back of Katrina Graham's net, and we have a 4-point game. This is Antrim now coming forward with Lucia McNaughton. She loses possession. Just 4 points between the two teams now. Cork with possession. This is Joanne Casey, the goal scorer, up towards Caitlin Hickey. It runs away from her. This is Leisha McKenna now for Antrim. Antrim yet to score in the second half. They have a 4-point lead out towards Anya McGill on the sideline, and the ball goes off her stick out over the sideline. It's going to be a line cut to Cork.
Score of the moment, Cork 1-9, Antrim 2:10.
25 minutes gone in the second half. 5 minutes to go, just 4 points between the two teams. A chance here for Rachel Harty. She's Rachel O'Shea inside. Chance of a goal. Rachel O'Shea shot. And it's well blocked by the goalkeeper, Katrina Graham. What a save by the goalkeeper, Katrina Graham. Rachel Harty to Rachel O'Shea. And out came the goalkeeper, Katrina Graham, to make a wonderful save at the expense of a 45. But Cork are really on fire now in this second half. Having scored 1-5 without reply. They got the lucky break, you could say, from that 45, from that shot that went all the way into the net from Joanne Casey, but nothing more than they deserved. They have been excellent the second half, Cork, and Joanne Casey reduces it down to 3 now. 3 points between the two teams. Joanne Casey, 1-6 for her in this game, keeping her team in the match. And the clock tells us there are 4 minutes to go. 3 points between the two teams. Again, Cork have possession here. This is Caitlin Hickey in possession. Runs away from her. Roisin McCormack now with the ball. Been challenged by Michelle Murphy. Still Roisin McCormack. The first real glimpse we've seen of Roisin in the second half in any meaningful way. Gets her hand pass inside towards Amy Boyle, but Cork turned that over. There's a scramble and scrap on the ground for possession. It's Antrim who win it. The ball played out towards this side, but Cork have it with Danielle Carroll under pressure from Christine Laverty. And Antrim win it back with Leisha McKenna. But the referee says a foul on Leisha McKenna. And he gives the free to Antrim. And 3 points just between the two teams. 1-10 to Cork, 2-10 to Antrim. Antrim have not scored in the second half. Who will come out to win this game and meet Wexford in the final? Wexford beat Waterford earlier on by 112 to 9 points. And it's a free for Antrim just outside the 45-metre line. Roisin McCormack to take it. Antrim yet to score in the second half. So Roisin McCormack takes a glance at the post. She lifts it, strikes it. It's not going to go over. It's landing short. Anya McGill has it. Anya swings around and turns and sends it over the bar. A great score by Anya McGill. Putting 4 points between the two teams once more.
Watch your shoulder. Get around the drag, get around the drag.
2.5 minutes of normal time left to play. It's Antrim by 4. 2-11 to 1-10. Joanne Casey driving forward. Louisa McNaughton giving chase still. Joanne Casey. And a good block there by Niamh Donnelly to put it out for a 45. So 4 points between the two teams. Just 2 minutes left to play. Cork need a goal. And that point there by Anya McGill. She won possession. She turned and sent a good ball over the bar. Just as Antrim needed. They needed that breather. They needed a score to take the pressure off themselves. And Anya McGill, the player who lifted the siege somewhat. And she got her second point of the game. So this is Joanne Casey. 1-6 for her today already. Chance now to reduce the deficit down to 3. She looks up, strikes it beautifully. Straight between the posts. 1-4 for Joanne in the second half. 3 points between the two teams. A minute and a half of normal time left to play together with stoppage time. The referee will play additional time for substitutes and time added on. So look out by Katrina Graham. 3 points between the two teams. Is there a last gasp equalising goal in this Cork team? Let's see. Will it happen? The ball is over there the far side of the field. Kate Kilcommons has it. You have to say the Cork substitutions have made a difference. Kate Kilcommons, Caitlin Hickey and Moira Barrett. Referee advantage being played. Antrim win the free. And that's exactly what they would have wished for at this stage of the game as we approach the last minute now here in Gaelic Park in Edenderry. A place in the Division 2 final against Wexford awaits either of these two teams. Antrim have a 3-point lead at the moment, 2-11 to 1-11. And they have a free exactly where they would want it at this stage of the game. Into the last minute now. Cork, a goal is what they require, nothing less. Free taken by Nicole O'Neill, landing on the arc of the D. What a great take there by Kate Kilcommons. This is Cork charging forward. 2 minutes of stoppage time we'll have. Cork in search of an equalising goal. Joanne Casey driving towards the goal. This is Joanne. Takes a shot. across the face of goal and wide. So 2-11 to 1-11. It stays. And Cork, they need that goal to force extra time. 30 minutes have elapsed now. So we know there's 2 minutes of additional time to be played by Gavin Donegan, the referee. Well batted down there by Caitlin Cummins into the grasp of Fionnuala Neville. Fionnuala offloads it into the centre. Caitlin Hickey just couldn't get into her grasp. Still, Cork have possession. This is the chance maybe for that equalising goal. They have to score a goal. Remember, this is Rachel Harty. The right player has it. Rachel Harty, head down, driving forward. Good tackle. Still Rachel Harty in possession. Scrambling for the ball on the ground. And it's well picked up by the Antrim defenders, and they half cleared their lines. And Caitlin Cummins goes down on the ball. Amy Boyle wins it back for Antrim. Only as far as Aoife O'Callaghan. It's a free for Cork. The referee has the hand raised for advantage. It's Rachel O'Shea now. Rachel, she needs to loft it in around the house. The ball goes in, and it goes in over the bar, inches over the crossbar. And that's Rachel O'Shea's third of the second half. Reduces the margin down to 2 points. 2-11 to 112. And we have 45 seconds of injury time left in this game. 2 points between the two teams. Cork and Antrim have served up a wonderful semi-final here in Edenderry, a game of two halves. It's all Antrim in the first half, all Cork in the second half. It's Antrim who lead by 2. The seconds are ticking away, and Antrim can lift the siege here with Nicole O'Neill. She hand passes the ball forward, but Cork have it, and this is last chance saloon, you would say, for Cork as they come forward. Fionnuala Neville racing for possession with Maria Lynn. Cork need a goal. They're 2 points behind. This is Moira Barrett going down on the ball. She's a player inside her. That's Rachel Harty, if she can see her. Being tackled there by Caoimhe Conlon. Still Moira Barrett going in along the end line. They need a goal. Moira takes her shot, and she sends that to the right, and she sends it wide. And that could be it here in Edenderry. The 2 minutes have elapsed. It's now down to the discretion of the referee. Will he play any further injury time? 2 points, Antrim lead. 2-11 to 112. Thrilling encounter. He allows play to continue. Katrina Graham pucks it out, landing in the middle of the field. Underneath it there is Siobhan McKillop. So Siobhan charging forward. Antrim with possession, and there is the final whistle, and Antrim have held on.
1-12, Antrim 2-11.
Antrim have held on to book a place in the final against Wexford. And you have to give credit to both teams for a wonderful game of camogie here in Edenderry today. It was all Antrim in the first half. They led by 10 to 4 points at half time. Thanks in large to 2 goals and 7 points tally from their full forward, Roisin McCormack. Points also from Caoimhe Wright, Christine Lafferty and Anya McGill in the first half. Gave them that 12-point advantage. It was all down to Cork to see what they could do with the wind in the second half, and boy did they put in a thundering display, the Cork team. They came back to within 2 points at the end. They were great players all over the field. Joanne Casey got 1 goal and 7 points in total. Rachel O'Shea had a fantastic second half with 3 points from play. Fionnuala Neville got a point as well, and they brought it back to win that within those 2 points at the very end of the game. And you have to give credit to the Antrim goalkeeper. Katrina Graham made a vital interception in the closing stages to prevent a goal going in, and that was really a match-saving save by the Antrim goalkeeper. But you have to say congratulations to both sets of teams, both sets of players and their management for serving up a great game, a game of two halves. All Antrim in the first half, all Cork in the second half. But it's the ladies from the Glens of Antrim who proceed to meet the model county of Wexford in the Littlewoods Division 2 league final, and that'll be played in the next few weeks, and we wish both of those teams all the very best. But credit to both teams here today. A great game of camogie, and Antrim hang on to win here in Gaelic Park in Edenderry to book their place in the final, and it's finished in Edenderry. Antrim 2 goals and 11 points, a gallant Cork team 1 goal and 12. And from everyone here in Edenderry, thank you for watching in. I hope you enjoyed this game. as much as we did bringing it to you, and until next time, it's Slán agus Bannacht, a Corja go léir, Slán go foil, ó Edenderry in County Offaly. Congratulations to Antrim, commiseration to Cork, and both teams, of course, will be looking forward to the championship later on this season, and we look forward to that also. So it's a goodbye from Edenderry from us here in Gaelic Park.